we made it January the 31st, 2022, and welcome to your live card pull coming into this New Year's Eve. It is 12/31/22. We are finishing out this collective year. So as I'm starting to share about this a little bit, I will give it a few minutes for those that see that I'm in the room. Also, don't forget that we have our New Year's Wish 2023 spell or altar vigil, pretty much, that will help you bring in your wishes for New Year's Eve, New Year's of 2022. Now, when I'm talking about New Year's wish, wish has this magical energy to it where in our lives we don't talk about wishes, you know, and we do talk about goals, we talk about intentions, but how about this New Year's wish energy? Now, I did put in the chat here about joining the New Year wish ritual and altar that's done on my altar space. It's going to be beautiful with your gold candle. Each candle is individually designed by yours truly. They will be gold, beautiful, enhanced, just beautiful. Okay, and they are made by me. I had to put my foot in it. So some of the candles that I do have, I don't individually make the candles. When I'm doing the work, you see the smaller candles, they are infused with my energy and our altar visual. But this round, those candles will be designed by me, Glass Made. So they're still sitting on the altar, and they're sitting on the altar, so they're being infused with energy on my private altar space. So welcome to the Happy New Year's Eve. We are here. So check out the link that is there about joining the New Year wish. Now, I'm only taking tarot question if you do a donation, and it will be one. Okay, one question, that's it. That minimum, if you're doing a tarot card question, one question, that is based off of a live chat, donation, or cash app, or thank you chat only. If you want a full question, you can always go to my website and check out the offerings there, and you will see what we offer. Okay, so happy New Year's Eve wish. When I'm talking about the New Year's wish, okay, wishing is something, again, that I'll mention it, that, we don't talk about wishing. And wishing is a magical energy that we can go back to our childhood or even in our daily connect here. And what that will mean is that wishing is an energy. Hey there, Miss Katie. I explained it, what I was saying just then. Listen to the replay about a question. Okay, I stated that. So moving right along, I did post a master class as well in the link. You can start joining that now. So as we get into this wish, let me get into that before I get into pulling cards. A wish is different. Now, we're doing a New Year's Eve goal altar, but when we're talking about wish, I'm talking about whereas we have Mars in retrograde, and then we have Mars that is moving forward, okay? But Mars is in retrograde. Let me rephrase. As our current events of the day, as I get into this New Year's Eve energy, Mars is in retrograde, right? And he's in retrograde to air in until January the 12th. And then we've got Mercury in retrograde. So, and then we got Uranus in retrograde. So when I'm stating that, that is a wish energy of rolling back and moving forward, And we also have Jupiter that is moved out of his retrograde status and is now moved into the first zodiac sign of Aries, which will strengthen any wishes or elements that you want to have in your life. Check that out on the Instagram. Follow me there. Go to stories and you see me have some information about that Jupiter moving forward into the next 12-year span. So Go on and make a wish with this energy. If you don't join the New Year's wish altar visual with me, do your own thing, but get it in if you feel guided to do it on your own. Just get it in, right? So today, as we do our current events as well with the astrology and Blues Cool section. Okay, you're welcome. I see that. All right, so we have moon, and I'm going to do my pull first, and then I'll get to your question. And thank you for that. I appreciate that, Katie, and I will give you that. I'll give you that answer. All right, so the moon in Aries, we have the moon in Aries today, and then we have no void of course. Let me just check something while I'm here before I do the pull of the cards. I do like to give us our updates. All right, so today, yes, we still have moon in Aries. Hit the likes, hit 12/31, New Year's Eve, or just put 12/31 for the date. So we have moon in Aries until 12 o'clock, which is today, and then we'll have the moon moving into Taurus. We have a void moon period. That's from 7:43 to 12:08 until she moves into Taurus, okay? You can check out that calendar on the North Node community. And then we have still the first quarter going on today, okay? So thank you. I'll answer that, Katie. So I got the masterclass, boom, that's listed. Check out the description box going to the website. I have the New Year wish, candle energy, altar visual going on starting tonight, going into the New Year's. Keep in mind, New Year's is a collective energy, not an astrological energy. I work with the Western astrology, okay? I work with Western astrology. All the other astrologies, they're great, nothing wrong with that at all. That's not what I work with, okay? If you work with that, that's cool. It's a lot of different astrology is always ever growing, just like your path. So that's the fix that I work with. And if you decide to join the masterclass, you will see in the description box below listed on the website what astrology system that we will be working with. Okay, so let's get it in about the pulling of the cards. All right, so, and I'll get to you, Katie, if there's anyone else that has a question about something, you can do that. All right. All right. So what do you have to say about this collective energy? All right. So Spirit is to letting us know. The Spirit is letting us know here is that support. Okay. So Spirit is bringing this back in again. See, when they bring us the same, our base of what is going to be happening for this new year, we talked about we might see being in service again. If you've been following the countdown from Tuesday, you're seeing a continuation of what Spirit has to say about this collective energy. So we have support. Now support is coming in for you this year. Okay, support is coming in. All right, so I posted that support is coming in for you this year of 2023. I just put it in the chat. There's people in the likes. If you could take your time to, people in the chat, if you could take the time to hit the like, I'd appreciate it if you coming to hear the message. Okay, and put something in the chat if you're guided for 1231. That helps to boost into the algorithm. All right, so support is coming in for you this year. You are not alone. Thank you, Divine, for that and for everybody here. We all need some helping hands, right? Yesterday we talked about the 10-gallon hat, how many hats that we wear. And so I talked about the 10-gallon hat. And so we all have different hats that we wear. We put on a different one, we put on another one, we have different aspects to us. And so having that support system from the divine and spirit guides and the physical as physical support will help lift you up and move you into the next steps into your life. Okay. And so put one more into that. Answered prayers. Answered prayers is coming through for this 2023. So if there's been some unanswered prayers that have been you've been waiting on, they're coming into fruition. Okay? Unanswered prayers, petitions, intentions, they're coming in. 2023 coming in with the answered prayers. We have been in a system for a while, since about 2019. And so there's been some revisitations and seeing how things are aligning themselves. Yesterday, Spirit talked about how failed agreements will fail this year. Now, what that is saying, you no longer need to be in certain agreements. They do need to fail because that's not a part of your alignment into 2023. So if you see that happening, just Spirit knows. Spirit knows. Okay, so do unanswered prayers are coming through. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing answered prayers to the collective, to the North Node Community Coven. Thank you to bringing it into the collective that's in this earth realm that needs answered prayers, that they've been sitting with themselves, asking you, the divine ultimate energy for answer prayer. So we're grateful for this day, coming into New Year's Eve 2023, coming into the collective for answered prayers. Thank you that your prayers have been heard, they've been listed, they've been charted, and the angels and spirit guides has been on your side, have been working on them. Now it is time for them to bloom because you're in alignment. Thank you, Spirit Guides. So, thank you for that. That's a praise in itself. If you want to put some praises in the chat, put the praises in the chat. I'm going to put praises in there because these messages is for everybody, me included, right? So, the praises, praise the divine for the answer prayers. Some of you have been wanting answers to your prayers about relationships, about those that have been not available. Some of you want some company. Some of you want some partners. Some of you want some husbands and some wives, and those energies are coming through. The energy of community is coming through. So go on and accept that. Put your hands up. You know, these things are important to send an energy of praise and thankfulness and gratitude. See, we don't operate in that praise energy a lot, but you need to praise the divine. You need to give glory and honor to the divine and to your spirit guides. You need to honor them and thank them. Thank them with your mouth. Put your mouth out, not just putting your mouth out on worry and fear, because Spirit has already said no worries in 2023, no worries into 2023. So you need to lift your hands in honor and praise that first of all, you opened your eyes today. Not only that, you're able to speak and hear. And if you're not able into them other areas, you find the other areas to thank the divine for. So you need to come into this 2023 with praises on your mouth and praises in your spirit and lifting your hands in honor. Maybe you need to lay down in the prostrate position and thank the divine for where you've come from and where you are. You still alive. You still awake. You still moving and breathing. And even those that you may have lost coming into 2022, they're still on your side. They're supporting you on your quest. They have passed the baton to you to give you that baton, the baton to thank the divine for the movement that is in your life. See, everything ain't about what somebody else is coming and being. What do you do to honor God? What do you do to honor the divine that you have come into another state into your life? You are going into 2023. Some of you did not even know you will be moving into 2023. Some of you have had health challenges this year, death, different things that have happened to you, and it's been questionable. Maybe over the past 3 or 4 years, it's been questionable about your life. But your life is your light, and you're still here. Sorry for the additional lift up, but this is from the Spirit. Because when we open doors of another gateway collectively, we need to move into community to honor the divine. It's not always about yourself, and it's not always about the mundane things and these selfish things and about acquiring material or houses or cars. That's not going to do you any good when you die. So what will you do to change your life and praising the divine? And what will you do for others to be of service to change their life? What will you do? What will you do? Ask that question, write it down, and watch it come into fruition. So let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next. Let's see what else the guys have to say through the message. Thank you, Spirit guides, for just firing them up today. Firing me up to say it this way. Giving them some fire. Even though we're in the wintertime in this northern hemisphere, even though we're in the cold, in the deck of the cold, your light and your fire still burns. It may not be flickering real high, but with the rebirth of the sun that happened on the winter solstice, the sun is saying, you got the rebirth too. I came through. What will you do? What will you do differently? What will you want differently in your life? Because you're still here. Thank you, Spirit guides. So let's get to the cards. I am a spiritualist. So let me let you know that. If you don't know, those that are in the replay and those that is in the play, I am a spiritualist. Okay? If you don't know what that means, look it up. You don't see me writing up here, I'm just a this and just a that. And that's cool. But look up what spiritualist means. Look it up. I don't know why I'm saying that. But look that up. Because the spiritualist is a practice. She or he will work through their path. Some of you are different practitioners that are here. We all have different gifts, but they all come through collectively when we work within community. There's no big I's and little U's. When people work together, it's a community. Community changes matters. It changes a nation. When a nation works within a community, we're still moving within that energy, moving into 2023. This is why we've had many collapses of these different systems, because we need to operate into community and not just individuality. And that's a word in itself. So that whole major theme, those that watch within this space, is all about community in your life. And you will see those things unfold with your space and those that's within your family or your friends. Okay? So let's see what the guides say. Thank you, Spirit guides. What do you have to say additionally with this new 2023 year coming in? Kindness counts. Kindness counts. Kindness counts. Now, kindness is along with community. They're bringing that topic back in. Why? Because we got to get it. So kindness, how will you work with the kindness? Make that part of your word. How do I be kind to myself? How do I be kind to others? How do we do that? And make it count. Make it count. Okay? Kindness, make it count, because it counts. Okay, so I'm going to type that in the chat. Kindness counts. It counts so much. By the way, in the master classes, those that's been in there, and you joined the master class, that is an 8-week class. Is easy, wonderful with other COVID members or master class. If you're not, you just learning for yourself, that's cool, but you'll become part of the pack because it's very personalized. So this past term quarter, this final quarter, I've been doing a lot of giveaways that to the students and practitioners that are there. So coming into this segment, we'll be giving some giveaways, doing some class icebreakers and so much more in there. Welcome. Thank you. Also, make sure, thank you for being in the chat, Maria. Make sure from Belgium, make sure if you're here or you hit that replay, make sure that you go to my website and join the email signups. I do a lot of information there, and the community board that is here. You'll see different things that keep you in the loop. And by all means, join the Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, on my Instagram, join Instagram and you'll get the links in the stories. And I post a lot of different things in the story there. Okay? So what do you have to say? We thank you for this uplifting message with fire and boast. Even as we sit before our chimneys, if you got the fire aglow, practice moderation. Practice moderation, what the guides are saying. Now, practicing moderation is what it will be in its way from you. I'm not going to tell you how, what, when, and where, how to practice moderation, but you know the area that you need to practice moderation in, and that's the Capricorn guide that's giving us this. The Capricorn always wants us to be moderate as we move step by step into a new collective year, but also step by positioning ourselves for the spring equinox so that we've got some more launching fire to take us up. Because the seagull of the Capricorn, he goes up like that. Feet first, waddle, waddle. Feet first, waddle, waddle. Feet first, waddle, waddle. So that's why people resolutions fail, because they're going in full punch instead of step, waddle, waddle, step, waddle, waddle. So if you take and do that step and waddle, waddle, like the seagull does, you will get through your resolutions and goals because you're doing the waddle, waddle and the step so that it's bit by bit. And then the fire starting in spring equinox, March the 22nd. But as we start moving into some showmanship of spring with February the 2nd, 2022 of the Festival of Mbak, then you will start seeing some more growth into your resolutions. Resolutions work if you step and waddle, waddle. Okay, so we know practice moderation. So our little theme with this resolution coming in is I step and I waddle, waddle. Okay, I don't know if y'all remember that little dance when kids do, and we do them at weddings, and they do the chicken dance and they waddle, waddle at the end. Well, that's what it looks like with spirit that's telling me this message, that step in the waddle, waddle. But the seagull, he is a step and a waddle, waddle. He's not about speed, you know. So that's why resolutions are great, but we're going to step it up and waddle, waddle. Samantha, thank you for being here. I do have a message from your brother. Samantha. All right. I have a message from your brother. Matter of fact, I'm going to get to you, Katie. I'm going to skip and I'm going to go to that message. Samantha, let me know you in the room. Let me get that message really quick for you. He's saying to be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Your brother's saying, be yourself. I went to the guide cards because I heard him talking. And I'm going to channel for 1 second. Not long, okay? Because I'm not going to do that long. But Samantha, your brother has been watching very closely, has not moved out of the spirit realm. Now, what he's saying is that the matter that goes on at work right now will help you to help you and teach you to operate in a matter of thinking a lot and not using your emotions to deal with those that are in leadership. Okay, so you need to be thinking more strategic all the time in reference to how you're handling these particular sergeants at work versus you not getting your feelings. You use your feelings to push the power energy into your logical aspect, okay, to deal with them at in your workspace, He also, you question how does he travel? And he says, sis, I'm so glad to be free because I can spend a lot of time with you. I know that you feel me, that I be with you. I know that you feel me. I'm so happy to be free. And guess what? You know, me and mommy, we be together. We be together. And send this message to my girlfriend. You know, she cries a lot about me. And tell her that I'm free and I'm happy. Tell her that. She hasn't moved on to anybody else, but tell her that because she mourns me a lot. And so to let her know that I am here with her and to continue to live her life. And I'm grateful that she honored me. She honors me. So I'm grateful for that. But I'm with mommy, you know, and we're here together. And we're so proud of you and everywhere that you've done it. Everybody that be around you, they see you and they want to be like you because of your knowledge and your compassion. That's for you, Samantha. I see your message saying my big head. So that's the message, okay? That's your message. Stick with me, Katie, because you popped in right in the beginning, so I got you. All right. So that's your message, Samantha. Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure that you know, if you can, give him something to eat on this day. You know, it is. Thank you, Katie. Give him something to eat and honor your mom and your brother for this New Year's Eve. I'm hearing that she says she used to like to watch Dick Clark's New Year's Eve on 12 o'clock. You guys as a family used to sit and watch New Year's Rockin' Eve with Dick Clark. You have to confirm that because that's what she's saying. Good. Yes, she's saying we used to watch Dick Clark Rockin' Eve, you know, on New Year's Eve. You know, and that's so cute to give you that reminder. Okay, that's from your mom. Yes, I used to watch Dick Clark Rockin' Eve. She's talking about that to me. So she's sharing that. And so, you know, honor her in that matter because that was one of her happiest times of being here on the earth. She loves that. So, you know, go on ahead and do that. So, yeah, that's so cool. Okay. So they just wanted to come in and do a little chitty chat in this live. Thank you for allowing me to hear them while we're here and present. Thank you so much. All right. I got a couple of people. I do the chicken dance. Yes. They're doing the chicken dance. Absolutely. All right. So what do you have to say, spirit guides, for this reading? What do you have to say? Okay, so Spirit is saying we have this team that is available for you coming into the new year. So pay attention to the team. You know, they're going to come through and they're not old people either, meaning old people like people you was, you know, cool with that you've known. These are new energy that's coming in to work with you as a community, you know, for yourself. You'll be in process of opening up doors for yourself. There's in the process of opening up new avenues for yourself, okay? New avenues. If it was this way, then they're already flowing, but they will be flowing through, okay? Look to have more motion after Mercury moves out of retrograde because he has to scan over. Nope, that's not for you, Katie. I'll get you. Hey, Liz. Katie, I'll get you in 1 second. This is the general collective reading coming into New Year. Okay, so I get you. I'll say your name exactly, Katie, to give you that read. So the things that will be coming up for you, opening up for you, will happen after Mercury in retrograde. Okay, so utilize Mercury in retrograde until don't do a lot or don't look for new openings till after the 18th of January and a little bit past that. So look at it about 10 days after, when he moves out of the shadow phase and moving forward. Okay, this will also be a lot of, not movement a whole lot, but this movement will start after Aries moves out of retrograde with Mercury. I'm sorry. When Aries moves, Mars moves out of Aries in retrograde. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so then things will be moving. If we ask for a reading, it could be one question, and there is a offering that has to be done for that. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, absolutely nothing is free. Free is this video that I'm on. That's how that we get down, moving right along. That's just 100. You know, if that's just being 100, I don't do that. You missed that episode back in November when I was giving free on the website. So if you know, if you wanted to, that was given back in November during the anniversary time. So I did do quick readings for no cost or donations. But this is a general reading. If you like that, then that's perfect. You know, if you want a reading, sorry to interrupt everyone, but if you want a one question, that is a donation. Okay, that's a donation. All right. Okay. So in this collective reading right here, now we won't be mindful of anyone that tries to come in with some evil bull. Let me just say exactly what it is. Anybody that's trying to come in with some evil bullshiggity, okay? Thank you, Samantha, for the donation. Anybody trying to come with it with some evil bullshiggity, step the other way. Go the other way. Make sure you got your protective work up, okay? That is something that you want to pay attention to. Put up protection work, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with protection work, those that are practitioners that are here with protection work, you know what to do, okay? But you do need to put up protection work coming into this year, all right? You do protection work, protection altar work, whatever way you get down with protection work, you need to be adamant about that this year when these things start moving for you and with community coming in. So make sure you're doing protective work non-stop through 2023. I do personalized altar work, personalized workings for protection work. I do offer that. You can go to the website, but again, you need to be doing protection work, okay? Do not sit on that. You sit on that, that's your business. But when the cards are coming through about doing protective work, do the work, because it'll continuously moving you into the beginning. As we moving into this beginning year, things will start moving forward in the matters of what you want in your life. That could be work, money, relationships. And this is a general reading, but it will be a lot of new beginnings, okay? But to do that as well, you got to protect yourself. Then after the retrogrades, doors will open, but they're not going to be opening up now. But what you should be doing, or whether you are or you're not, is up to you, is setting up your intentions, your goals, your resolutions to get that ready. So when Mercury starts moving forward, then you're able to start seeing those things and him going over, scanning your life. Earth is in retrograde, so Mercury is traveling with us as well. When he moves forward, we're still going this way still and coming back around him. Okay? Why are we doing that? Because he's speeding up technology. Okay, so the earth that's been in retrograde for quite a while, that is not nothing written. That was a collective message that came from the universe. So this is why technology has moved very quickly. This is why technology has been moving at the speed of light since about 2018. I'm sorry, I'll go back to about 16, 17. Photo type things, they're moving faster because Mercury is all about technology. So when we're going around him in retro, he's like, I'm speeding up things. I'm speeding up the earth. I'm speeding it up for technology. I'm speeding it up. So that's why our technology is sped up. It's not because all of a sudden man is so smart. It's because the earth is in retrograde. Okay, so I hope y'all understand that. Hit me in the chat if you like that you understand what's going on. That message came through me. You're not going to find that anywhere. If you do, that's great. But, again, nothing new up under the sun. I'm not special like that. I'm not. It's just that it was just information given to me. I'm not going to even claim that. It's just that those that hear it, then they'll give it to you. If you don't do anything about it, they give it to someone else, right? So let me get that question in for you, Katie. All right. Okay, Katie, I see your question. Okay. You guys have really been going through it, okay? Woo! This is a lot, Katie. It's a lot been going through, all right? A lot. This is how you guys are starting off. But you're going to start looking at how to work together with your emotions and even within moving in together, I'm hearing, or money related issues. You guys will start working together in some matters. Okay, you're welcome. You'll start working together in some matters and coming together collectively. If it was this way, then it would be like still a lot of confusion. Like, I don't know if we want to do stuff together. I don't know. Okay, you'll be still trying to juggle if it's going to, if it, no, it will be. You will be working out some things together. And then there will be a quick movement with you too. At the beginning of this year, it will be some quick movement of just a good romantic energy that will come around y'all, which y'all need that. You need that romance, okay? This will be also, don't be passive where you're not paying attention, Katie, to the relationship. Look at the details of the relationship. Listen more in where you are with your relationship. Listen more, okay? Less talk, listen more. Listen more. Listen to your intuitiveness about him and what he desires. Listen to yourself. What really makes sense in the relationship and does it meet your needs? That's where listening comes from, okay? And also, then things will really, you say, I hear you, okay. And then things will, yes, zip up. Yeah, zip it up, so they could just be like, okay, I'm hearing, And then we have where then things will get more in alignment. You guys will be more into an alignment with each other and sharing things. It's almost like you're, okay, you do this, I do that. You do this, I do that. Not somebody trying to tell you to submit or him trying to submit. Not no big eyes and little you type of relationship, but a balance in matters as you move into the new year. This is a nice message that's coming in for you for January. So you have to stay on this course and take this message and put it part as your resolution, because as soon as this message is coming to you, it will be something within the next 2 days to snatch what the message have come to you about. You know, it's just like playing a game, an arcade game. What's coming to me is Pac-Man. I don't know if you're old enough for that, but Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man. As soon as this message is given to you, it's coming to get 8. It's going to get 8, not 8 like I said. Y'all ate that, not that kind of 8, but 8 snatch, and then to put a demise into the relationship. Okay, so it's not that kind of, oh, she ate that. No, it's like, oh my God, they ate the message, took the message, threw it away, because you do have some influences into this relationship. You have some influences into this relationship that will come to stare off what the message has come to give you. Okay, so make note of that. Maybe hear this replay again, Katie, and then be like, okay, I need to say it, boom, 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 boom. All right, so do protective work as well. Like everybody else, do protection work. What do we need to do? I'm putting in big caps in slow-mo. Protection work. all freaking year. All freaking year. Okay? So don't let up on your protection work. Okay? I typed that in the chat. All freaking year, be active, proactive on protection work. Okay? So that is the, okay, thank you very much. I see that in the chat about those that have joined the altar vigil. All right. So, Katie, you got that message? Just okay. Yes. So make sure that you put that in, okay? Those that need New Year readings, you know, you can always contact me on my reading period and many matters. Go to my website, sign up to the website. I do a yearly 2023 message. That's a reading that's on the website. So you can go there and purchase that as well. Do spiritual counseling. Again, go to the website. That will help. Anybody have any comments or any hip hip hoorays about this this message? Anybody got any other comments? I've seen some yays in there. So if anybody have any comments about this message, it was hot off the grill a little bit. I see something for Varim, said Janine. Thank you for asking me about that reading. So we will try to work things out. Yes. Yes, very much so. Yes, you will. That's why you've seen that. It's very boom, 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 boom. But you got to zip it up, you know, and you got to zip it up. And you also have to be willing to, each and every one, you and him have to be able to submit to one another. That's not a hot word topic. Nobody likes the word submit. It is what it is. We have to submit to each other on matters. Sometimes you got to submit to work things out, to balance things out. Okay, so yeah, y'all will work out, but it is a two-way street, you know, and everything. Okay, so always know, zip up, get into submit. You want it to work, like you saw in that reading, you got to re-listen to it again, you know, but keep in mind, free will is on everyone. Free will. Okay. Also, you can also join me with getting a New Year wish working in relationship to this relationship. I've seen some questions from Sajina. Yes, I'm so sorry, but I do not do free readings. Varin, you have a very special question that you're asking here, and you should get a reading in a personalized reading. Or if you want to pay for a reading on that matter now, you can. I'm talking to, if you're still here, this is a very important question that you have. Okay, that's very important. Okay, so I hope it didn't come off mean or short or anything, but I'm not trying to be, but I am going to just be straight to the point, straight shooter. You know, it's a no. Y'all missed that in November. You know, the video here is free. My time, 44 minutes, is free. That's an investment back into the community here, into my website, and into my business. It's an investment. Okay? So moving right along. If anybody don't have anything to say, yes, Alana says a message was received and I'm grateful. Burn you some ancestor money. Yes, you can burn some ancestor money today. You could light 7 candles today and in this energy and let it burn out. You know, there's a lot of different things that you could do. You could do pine cone magic. I mean, you can do pine cone magic. Go and collect pine cones, put them up on your altar. You could do, or on your altar, can be just on your chimney or wherever. Just put a line of pine cones, 7 pine cones. They bring in so much great energy with this new year. Okay, so is there anything anybody else need to say? I'm about to check out. Hey there, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. So there's a lot of messages that came through at the beginning of this live and until now. Thank you, Katie, for allowing me to do a reading for you. Yes, they will work out, but it takes 2. Yes, yes, I'm getting ready to end. You might you know, it's the great replay, so you can get the replay, and it'll tell you go over some things. Yes, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Liz. So thank you for those that you made it to the live. Also, just check out the replay. Again, I offer personalized readings that would change your life, along with so much more opportunities to serve you in our community as a whole. And have a wonderful day. Do something cozy or whatever you're guided to do for this New Year's Eve. But most importantly, I'm sending love vibrations, high vibrations, healing vibrations, and so much more. And I will see you later.